Hello guys, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about strings in Cairo. So in Cairo there's no native type called string, but then it provides ways for us to manage and handle strings in Cairo. And one of that is short string and the other is byte array. So you know how you have the flex of using single quotes and double quotes anyhow you want it in some programming language like JavaScript. Well, in Cairo, you don't have that flex anymore. But then it gets more interesting because of the reason for that and why they have to limit some things and how they actually handle strings in Cairo. So for short string, it uses single quotes. So there are a few characteristics of short string. So you have short string, it uses quotes. Second one is that one character is equivalent to 8 bits, which is 1 byte. Right, it can have a max of 31 and it uses float 252 for storing strings, right? So like I said, single quotes in Cairo, whenever you use single quotes in Cairo, it's seen as a short string, and you have to follow this criteria for you to be able to use that in Cairo. So when you use a short string that has like 32 characters, it's going to panic, right? The compiler is going to yell at you because you're not following a particular rule. And why is that so, right? Because it uses float 252, and you know that in float, it has a max of 251 bits. I remember that I said that each character for a short string is 1 byte. I know 1 byte is 8 bits. So how do we get this 31? We do 251 divided by 8. We're going to get 31.3 something. But then so we can do 8 by 31, we have 248. So when we do 251 by 251 minus 248, we have 3, right? So I know that 3 is not up to 8 bits and therefore it can contain an extra character which we know has 1 byte or 8 bits. So that is why the max character for a short string is 31 characters. So when you exceed that, you won't be able to now sit in a field 52 comfortably, and that is why it's restricted to 31 characters. That is it for short string. So we're going to be talking about byte array now. So this is one way to handle strings. So when you want to use strings and you know you won't exceed 31 characters, and you can go for your short strings. But when you want to use strings that is a lot more larger, then you can go for byte text too. So byte array rather. So for bytes, it uses double quotes, right? It has a byte array type, native in Cairo. It can contain longer bytes, right? Can contain longer strings. And also, it has a way it's implemented. It's implemented in 2 ways. The first one is an array of bytes 31 and it has a pending field 252, right? So we're going to dive deeper into this, how the structure of a byte array and how it uses these 2 things to store longer string values. So let me clean this off. So let's define like a structure of a byte array. So we have a struct of byte array, right? And then we have full word. It's a type of array of bytes 31. And we have pending word, which is a field. So 52. Then we have which is a UX, right? So this is the structure of bytes 32. So what does this thing do? So the full word is an array of byte 31. You know, the same way that we pack 31 characters for a short string. So for this one, we pack 31 bytes, which is less than a field 252, right? So you can comfortably see a field 252. So we pack 31 characters by 31 characters. So let's say we have how do I write this? So let's say we have an array. Maybe I'll use this side. So let's say we have an array of 65 bytes. So we have B0, B1, B2, bytes 2 up to byte 64. Right? So this is 65 bytes array. An array of 65 bytes. So remember that one character is 86, right? So how does this get stored in a byte array? What happens is that first, byte 0 to byte 30, it is stored in the full word at index 0, right? So byte 31 to byte 61 will be stored in full word 1. So we are left with byte 62, byte 63, and byte 64. Right? So we're left with 3 bytes. So these 3 bytes is held in this pending word. So this pending word will hold these 3 guys. Right? And then this pending length would be 3. Because I have 3 bytes length. So this is basically how Cairo handles this guy. And when I use field 252 here and U8 here, you know that the pending word cannot be more than text 1 character. If it is, it gets pushed to full word. So whatever is always left is always less than text 1 characters. And if it is less than text 1 characters, it means it can sit comfortably in field 252. Similarly, the pending word, you know that once we U8, the max bits for U8 is 255, right? So you can see that it can always, if it can contain in the field 252, then it can be able to enter the U8. So that is the whole way the thing is structured. So I believe this now explains to you how Cairo handles strings, and the reason for that is because it wants to save space and also wants to maintain its fundamental type, which is for 252, and I already explained the construction why that is a fundamental type in Cairo. If you've not watched that video, check my other videos. I'll also put it in the end screen for you to watch that. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, keep building and see you on the next one. Bye. Peace.